Hey everyone, I hope you all are doing well. And as usual, I thank you for joining me here. I'm your host, Danielle Speaks TV. All right, so in this video, I want to speak a bit on the music industry and what people use to define an artist's success. And I believe that it's deeper than where they are positioned on charts or how many mobiles or Grammys that they have won. And I believe that artists who prioritize their craft over commercial appeal, the ones who experiment and push the boundaries and them not afraid to talk the truth, even when it not profitable to them, I believe that their music becomes timeless because it's rooted in something that is deeper than trends. So you can have a platinum plaque and you can still be forgotten. But if your work shifts the culture and it inspired a generation or it gives voice to the voiceless, then you've made a lasting impact. And that right there is something that money cannot buy. And within the industry, respect earns trust. So artists they may be invited to collaborate, mentor, or contribute to projects that mean something, and their name carries weight. These particular artists who their intent isn't to have chart hits. They are actually more respected, they have more creative freedom, and this then builds a loyal fan base. And this fan base follows them for their message, and it's not because of the metrics or where they are on the charts, right? It's integrity, it's authenticity, it's the depth, it's the impact. Music is so much more than a chart topper and how much money you have, because wealth is fleeting, all right? But respect lasts forever. If you think about artists like Nas and his song Ether, up to this day, people still reference that song, sample it, and they actually sit down, react, and his work is, I would say, critique, right? So who remember this? Fuck with your soul like ether. Teach you the king, you know you. Godson across the belly. See that? Now compare that to artists who have had a viral hit, made millions, but faded into obscurity. So their music didn't move hearts, it moved units, right? So when the moment passed, so did their relevance. Of course, money is nice because money can buy you studio time, promotion, and you can even have a couple ghostwriters round a one part for write your song for you, but it cannot buy authenticity. And when you look at producers, right, and collaborators, they don't just look at streaming numbers, they look at how you move, how consistent you are, and if you uplift others, and do you stand for something. So respect open doors that money cannot unlock. And on top of that, a generation isn't shaped by riches or the richest. It's shaped by the most respected. So if you think an artist like Missy Elliott, how she redefined visual creativity, her influence runs deeper than any paycheck. And artists who are respected are invited to evolve. They're given space to experiment, to mentor, to headline festivals. Decades later, wealth fades and respect sustains. But if you're just about getting noticed, then you can get noticed with your money, but respect gets you remembered. Lots of gems in this video. So this is what actually turns artists into icons, producers into pioneers, and fans into lifelong believers. So we have two Jamaican artists who are well respected, right? Me talk about in the dancehall space scene. Bounty Killer and Vibes Cartel, they are well respected, but they are not chart toppers. But it doesn't matter because respect is everlasting. And that is why you can book show and your career was 30 years ago. So respect doesn't just negate wealth, it defines what it truly means to succeed.